simply put, let's take it from the top. So what's your first one? Sales. Now, I'm going to talk about, I'm definitely going to talk about all of these terms as they relate to an Amazon business, all right? Because they can become a little bit muddled with other businesses when you've got different revenue streams coming into them. So I'm just going to talk about them relating solely to an Amazon private label business, all right? So that's what we're here for. That's what I'm going to talk about. So sales. Sales is the total amount of stuff you sold on Amazon in any given period of time. Let's call it a quarter. In a quarter, at the retail price you sold it at. So if you're selling a fluffy toy on Amazon for $30 and you sold 1,000 fluffy toys at $30 a pop, then your total sales were $30,000. All right, so that's a very easy way to think about that. Now, next up was cash flow. So what is cash flow? Well, cash flow is, and again, this is a very, very simplistic explanation, but it'll help you understand what it means. Cash flow is the amount of money you have left after you have paid your fixed costs and your upfront costs. Now, fixed costs in an Amazon business are things like, well, every month, if you're selling on Amazon, you need to pay for a professional seller's account. So that's $49 a month in the US, for instance. So that is a fixed cost, always going to be there, something you can budget for, all right? And then your upfront costs is things like the stock that you purchase. So if you're buying your fluffy toys for $7.50 a pop and selling them at $30, then you've got to buy some of your stock up front, and of course that has an effect on your initial cash flow for your business. Hope that makes sense. Cashola, my favorite one. So cashola, very, very simple. That's the amount of money that you have left in your bank account to spend on lollipops and fizzy drinks, whatever it is you want to spend on. So that's cash, cashola. That's the money you get to put into your back pocket, all right? That's what that means for me, at least. Anyway, revenue is interchangeable, pertaining again to a Amazon business. Revenue is interchangeable with sales. Now that's where it kind of gets a little bit murky, but I want to keep it really, really easy for you. Sales and revenue, as it pertains to an Amazon business, are usually interchangeable, all right? They mean the same thing. Final one, profit. Profit can be broken down into a few different things. So you've got net profit. Now, net profit, that means the remaining amount of money you've got left after you've paid everything out, usually including any tax that you owe the government as well. That's your net profit. So it's the money, and that's interchangeable with cashola. Net profit, cashola, usually means the same thing for you. You can also say things like operating profit, which is your gross sales minus your operating expenses, depending on what your particular business is. And usually profit as well. You can have gross profit, which is usually sales, so the amount of, so $30,000 in our case for our fluffy toy business, minus the cost of the stock, which was $7.50 a unit, so $7,500. So that would give us our gross profit, sorry. So they're your financial terms as I understand them. Now, again, I've kept that very, very simple for you. And an Amazon business as a business is actually a very, very simple business to understand and a simple business to run. The numbers that you must focus on initially is your cash flow, of course, because that's a very important number. The amount of money you've got to invest in your business minus any costs associated with running your business. That leaves you with the cash flow that you've got left. and your net profit, cashola in the bank, very important number as well. And of course, you want that to be as high as possible, because that's what we're here for, to give us and our families a great life. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.